Hey everybody. It's your girl Empress Fuji. I was sitting here doing some tarot on the bed. I did a spiritual bath. I had a dream, wrote it down. So I said, I just started cleaning up. That might be significant. So it says the fertile void, inner winter, rest, patience, post these secret beginnings. Somebody might have did something in secret to take a win from someone where both sides are a losing game, or the devil that holds the scepter, kind of the replication of this symbol here. The devil wears Prada. You got the Justice card out here in the reverse, and also the Justice card in the reverse here. Somebody ancestor, Four of Swords, so it's a lot of algorithm. See how the moon is in reverse here though, but then the moon is up right there. The justice system works for some corrupt people. This was to put, I don't know who this boss daddy, this could be the person that's corrupt, that has to let you move on and rise to the occasion that you must rise to. This is somebody who watches you. They screenshot, take evidence. 9 times out of 10, they can't use it. They would have to get you in a situation. We have dirt digging in the reverse. Dirty offer is here at the top of the deck. Legal issues at the bottom. I looked at the timer. It was 1:48. I went to 1:48 in the word. I'll let you look at that in a second. So, with moving on, thank you next. It's something about rising into some kind of power you have. But I think there's both sides that were set up against you. Something about both of them are corrupt. You have people on the left and the right not wanting you to have a new beginning. This Ace of Wands, the Ace of Wands could be significant, but this is the Knave of Wands, excuse me. With the Four of Swords in reverse and the Justice in the reverse. This is an ancestor who went through this. This is like the Jesus theory, I would say. The Justice is right here in reverse with the Four of Swords. The only thing that's different is the Knave of Wands is in reverse. This is an ancestor of yours who went through the very same thing. Something about plant yourself here. Somebody could have planted something on someone. Something about less is more. Someone could have been a Moor. Maybe something about drugs. We got bad news. Yeah, legal issues, dirty offer. This is like somebody making what they do for work make sense. Yeah, common sense, no common sense. Like it seems, something about common law. It seems like what they do makes sense. Fool in the reverse. Something about rushing. 333 on the timer. Somebody could be from Russia, or something about rushing to get things done. Maybe somebody trying to rush their way back to you. We have Cancer, full moon in Cancer. This was on Aaliyah's birthday, this past full moon in Cancer. We got the Virgo moon in the reverse. Something about 97. Yeah, somebody knows that they did. Somebody pulled at someone's energy. Full moon in Virgo the last week in February 2024. They wanted to. Something about they have pull in the system. So there's a reading I have with the Page of Coins, with the Ace of Cups, and then the Page of Cups coming out. They're going to get an Ace of Coins. Someone you need to be careful, because I think somebody's going to use what I said and then try to, say that I was giving false information. Because I'm tired of someone playing in the energy, playing with your ancestor that took that hit for you when I was just trying to give good encouragement. Now, this is for example as well. as I end this. Yeah, somebody, you need to be careful because somebody's going to come up to you and try to, they probably already did this. They had problems already. Wolf and she's closing in reverse, fate smiling. They put you in a third party. They want to keep you a secret because of this legal thing they're going through. It's something that you could not avoid. You've been fighting. Yeah, reject in reverse. This is somebody who's trying to blame something on you because of something they had going on in the past. This is somebody who had a chance to change their life around, but instead they might have went back to old ways, or they did change their life around. Look at this. But they went back to things. Remember I said something about drugs? They made it make sense. Moving. This could be what somebody does. Played out in the reverse. Bad reputation. Into you. They could be acting like they like you. They do not. Something about chemistry. We got ignoring. Always winning. They could be lying about winning. Or, they're not doing okay. Reflecting. They could be reflecting at this time. But they could be, someone around them could be talking junk. They keep trying to tend to your business. Groupie is in the reverse. 9 times out of 10, they probably got kicked out of something. Maybe fired. Somebody, they may want to give you their job. But I'm picking up, you shouldn't take a job if they over here got to reflect and all that. It's time for you to step into your own things that you want to do. You have everyone in their projection because they notice that they could be wrong. Really about projecting how they felt on you. They could be getting into some mess for using divination, in a messed up way. Thus is why I was saying with a reading that I have, and you see that page of coins there, but the 4 coins is there. There's another reading on my channel, on the other channel, Benefit 444 It LLC, where this is with the high priestess, but with the page of cups. So this is a bunch of people who keep lingering around in your energy. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some freaky stuff where somebody with caught a case with that looking like a medical thing. Someone could have gotten surgery with these 4 of swords and the justice. Something about changing. This could be to change something. You can get something changed because of they want to make it fair. So this is some your ancestor took the hit for you. You don't go into that because they could be trying to change who you are. This is also a notion of somebody did do this and they want to hide behind you, but then it would have to make sense for you to change into, whatever they seem that they are, that they're not. Okay? And I don't find that a coincidence. The moon is in the reverse. So somebody in the legal system could be getting in trouble. They're responsible for something patternistic that's going on in your family as well. Because this your ancestor right here. They already was the sacrifice. You shouldn't have to do this again. But they knew this would come. And so here they are again. Wands look like swords. Swords look like wands. Something about Leo, Libra. Right here. Somebody could be something is being shown to you. You're releasing fear. Some of you, I don't know which energy you're going to be in. Libra energy, Leo energy. This may be you coming, stepping into power with someone that was in power with legal authority, and then you take the truth and you put it in your hand and you choose to fight back, but because they're not doing what they need to do. This is also this is the Queen of Wands. This is someone you're trending. You could be viral. you know, stuff like that, where that is going to be unblocked. I would say choose what you feel, because this seems like a relationship. Someone's going to come in and be your fortress. But I would say traditionally, this sounds like a traditional kind of person with the kings and queens here. Something about y'all both have been illusionized with wands looking like swords and swords looking like wands. The Virgo cycles are ending. Yeah, look at this. This is love for a lot of you. Full moon in the reverse. Look at the bigger picture. Someone may have a picture of you, or you seen a picture of someone recently and it triggered some kind of energy of the Virgo energy. They're both in reverse. So somebody did something to you on these Virgo moons, or someone could be a Virgo Venus or the heart of a Virgo, because this was in the reverse. This could have been somebody who didn't want you to, a Virgo in their moodiness, didn't want you to have nothing, so they took it from you instead, and they wanted to give it to someone else, maybe a Sagittarius moon, or the maybe they're a Sagittarius, or they was using the Sagittarius energy. This could be a relationship that they're in. Somebody didn't want to do it. This just seems like new moon magic, Psalms 81. So y'all may need to do work under Psalms 81. Because somebody, the full moon in Virgo is in the reverse here. Somebody just, the high priestess in that other reading on my other channel, Benefit 444, it came out with this in the reverse. This person is working with the high priestess. They didn't learn. They did something. They're getting bad news. They're not getting something reconciled because they were the ones who pulled at your energy. But, yeah, 12-12 on the timer. But there's a Virgo, new moon Virgo situation in reverse, because somebody on one end, as they did that, took something from you on this end. Love, it seems like, where you would get into the right relationship. They want you in a messed up relationship. This is someone who can't get over the fact 9 times out of 10 they chose, they could just know who you are and they're going to be exposed. It sounds like someone with authority and power. It could be a celebrity for a lot of you. Big celebrity vibes. Especially with the moon out here twice. This is somebody, I think it's also practitioners that watch you. Moon out here twice. With the Justice in the reverse twice. 2 different decks. So, let's look at 148. Your ancestor speaks. Knave of Wands in reverse. The 4 of Swords came out, and then the Justice card. This says the law of burnt offering. We got Ifa, or find a flower, meat offering, perpetual. Somebody, you need to read this. Leviticus. This is Leviticus chapter 6. Read it to about the 16th verse to the 23rd. If you want to read on, you can. I would advise you to do so as much as you need to know. If you like it, you can, whatever. Now, this is chapter 7. I marked verses 9 to 13. Also, verse 2. Prior in chapter 6 of Leviticus. So, something about the book of healing. My ancestor, Rena May, she's a Taurus, born 1918. She died at 99 years old. She told me the book of Leviticus is the book of healing. That's what she told me. So, the bracing pot. Yeah, somebody watches what you do, but then tries to use it and say you're doing things you shouldn't do. This is people. I think it's everyone who does divination of any kind. I don't care if it's biblical, Pentecostal, Santeria, Ifa. I don't care. They're over here trying to say you do things you're not supposed to do. Someone is using you're bad so that they can look good. You could be ignoring that because you know it's BS because they're not winning. It's just the best time to reflect and look at everything. You may be speaking out. Maybe someone looks at this as talking junk. Hey, do what you got to do to let it out. But just be mindful that someone is all up in your business. Groupie is in reverse. Someone could be using someone that you used to hang out with to watch you, or people that you used to hang with. They're definitely watching you. Yeah, clout hungry. Somebody, they don't say it to your face. They feel like you just say things, but then nothing is happening to you. So I guess people feel like you're doing something you shouldn't do. But there's a lot of people in churches, any kind of religions or any kind of practice that could be getting in heavy, heavy judgment right now. The justice is in reverse because there was an injustice done to your ancestor that has something to do with a big boss energy where you're going to rise into your occasion. Water and air sign risings. It's sad because someone has already have fallen. Whoever this person that was a high priest, priestess, that was working with a couple, the 4 of coins. It was in another reading. I'll make sure I have that available, but it's on the other channel, Benefit 444 it. But the E's and the Ben, the word Ben, is they're 3s. So somebody could just be upset with how you put things together. We got crowning in the reverse and the new moon in Scorpio. Someone could be a Scorpio moon. They could be a Virgo. They can be a Virgo moon. Or with these in reverse, there's a Virgo moon that's dead. Because this could also represent them. And they could be really coming back to get somebody. And they over blaming you for it. You were something about being cursed. 17 on the timer as I look when I say this. Something about the star, a star versus a star. So this ain't got nothing to do with somebody. I think a celebrity had always had beef with another one. I think they dead. Something about cursing you with the number 97. So whatever that dead star is, your rising sign is the same as theirs. A lot of people just, I guess they think they know everything. You can have other people around you too, thinking that when you help them, there's things going on and whatever. This is somebody trying to act like your gifts are bad. Like people could be, a little, addicted to like how you do whatever it is that you do. It doesn't matter what you do. Somebody could be just running out of time or nobody wants to hear it because they're realizing they're the ones with the bad reputation. They don't even like you. This is someone who lies. You could be ignoring that because you know better. Yet too busy winning is in reverse. You could be winning silently, not really broadcasting it. Reflecting is in the upright. Yeah, you're also just taking time to do that. You might be very upset about some things, so you speak out, and that's okay. This is also someone else's energy, so be mindful that it's, in yours with this reflecting. So yeah, just be mindful. Someone you don't even hang with, used to hang with, they all up in your business, or they was paid to do so. Always something about they think you lying. Something about I can say you're lying because you're steady crying. Stutter, stutter. So a lot of people could be crying out to their ancestor because they feel like they would say this is their reading. This is their energy. But somebody, I'm not saying it's not. The fact of the matter is, it's the one who stands on the truth. It's not about, oh, this is my reading. That's not yours. Or that's my calling. That's not your calling. That's stupid. That's dumb. Because whoever stands in the energy of truth and honesty of this is for you. A lot of people say, well, I do. Okay, well, you don't have to broadcast that to me. I'm just the messenger. Because in the end, everybody has some kind of would probably have an energetic pull to this right here. So just take what resonates, leave what don't, and don't be projecting your energy onto others. I had there's a divinator that does different things, and about Ifa, who feels like you are like you may it. I don't know why I think it's because someone you could rise faster than what something about 2020, something about 2022. You could rise faster. So this is probably what they did, something to make sure you were stagnant. You could rise faster than they did because they was doing, divination of any kind that was suitable for them according to their journey, respectfully. But they was all up in your business or whatever, or the decisions that they made according to their journey just affected yours. Something about affected, Ifa, Santeria. So this is a few divinators of any Ifa and Santeria practice could be getting in trouble. Also individuals of biblical, Pentecostal, Methodist, I don't care, more science, Kemetic. A lot of people in trouble here with somebody with a nice amount of, they would say chosen ones, if y'all want to use it as a replication of a description. So, peace and love, closing out the energy, and I will see y'all in my next few readings. Peace.